Oh, my shish kebab, it's so hot. Guess I need to turn on the...
You have that one slow friend, the one that's last to get every joke?
Huh?
Well, that's an inductor, and you'll see why.
Inductors are found in all sorts of AC equipment, especially radio equipment. Look at this very simplified yarn circuit, where the green loop is an inductor. Remember that this first part here happens almost simultaneously. So what happens is that the current is initially unable to go through the inductor. You see that little eraser right there? That's the inductor setting up a potential difference to resist this change in current, which is why the inductor is slow to react. Instead, the yarn makes it through the light bulb, lighting it up. But imagine that the yarn on the inductor branch is still fighting real hard to get there, and eventually that resistance decreases. Now the current flows through the inductor, and you can see the bulb gets dimmer over time as the current through it decreases. But as you saw, since the inductor is slow to react, it gains current over time. Inductors are governed by Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Very simply, this states that a changing magnetic flux creates an electric potential. How crazy is that? An inductor is actually just a coil of wire, and when current is run through this, it generates a magnetic field. As the current through the coil of wire increases, the magnetic field increases in strength, and this field stores energy. As always, remember the right-hand rule.
Hey, wait up!
But what if that battery is removed? Remember, inductors are very slow to react. It wants to keep the current flow going and resist the changing magnetic field, so the stored energy is converted into an electrical potential. However, the magnetic field decreases as that energy is released, and over time the current through the inductor decreases as well. Now that we're familiar with induction, let's talk about AC current. And no, not the band. Alternating current utilizes generators which use this concept of a changing magnetic flux to generate an electric potential. In both of these generators, the magnitude of the magnetic field piercing the coils is changing, causing an EMF. And whenever this increase or decrease switches direction, an opposite sign EMF and current is generated. Remember Faraday's law. This is what causes the sinusoidal wave we see in alternating current.